Hi, everybody, and welcome to Free Range Diva. Sunday morning is my morning to really stop, slow down, reset from my very stressful weeks, and start fresh so that when Monday comes, I have more of a grounded attitude and am better able to cope with the stresses of the coming week. And stress is a killer. It's responsible for degenerative diseases, for autoimmune diseases, for being overweight. It really, uncontrolled stress is probably the greatest health crisis that you will face in your lifetime. And it's one that I have tried to manage my whole life, sometimes more successfully than others. I take care of an aging parent, and anyone who is in a similar situation knows that there can be challenges and stresses. And so Sunday morning is when I like to just take the time to slow down and start my week off right. So I'm going to share today my Sunday morning routine to reset, de-stress, and prepare for the week. Here we go. So if I have slept really well the night before, then I tend to wake up with the sun. And the first thing I do when I wake up is I take a few moments to sort of establish a connection with the day. I notice whether the sun is out or if it's cloudy. I notice if there's any sounds. Do I hear birds like owls or birds chirping or wind? And I remind myself what day it is. So I remind myself that yes, today is Sunday. Once I've done that, the next thing, and this is really important, and that's to get up slowly. Don't just jump out of bed and run into the bathroom or whatever unless you really have to, but try not to do that. I get up, I sit on the edge of the bed, I take a moment, and what this does is it allows your blood pressure to kick in so that you have less of a chance of standing up too quickly and getting dizzy or falling. You just want to take like 30 seconds to a minute to just kind of sit. I take this time to do some deep breathing, and I'll show you my breathing technique right now. It's one that I've been doing since I was in graduate school in actor training. And what it is you, when you breathe, your diaphragm, imagine this is your diaphragm. It's like a muscle mid-range in your abdomen. And it's connected to the lungs. And what it does is it drops down. And when it does, it's like a bellows. The lungs open up, and that's how you inhale. When you exhale, the diaphragm comes back up and the air is pushed out. So think about that. Get that image in your mind, because deep breathing does not involve shoulders or chest or anything like that. It's all done with the diaphragm and the lungs. So I inhale, and however many seconds it takes me to inhale. So let's say that I'm inhaling in 4 seconds. I then exhale in twice that amount of time so that I make sure that I have emptied my lungs of all of the air that I inhaled. So it would look something like this. Allow the rib cage and abdomen to open out as the diaphragm drops down and the lungs fill with air. Release the breath as you relax the abdomen. So that was about a 10-second exhale and a 4-second inhale. What that does is it really relaxes and lowers those stress levels like nobody's business. There's a biological reason for this, and I wish I knew what it was so I could tell you, but a moderately quick inhale followed by a slow exhalation, and you will feel your stress levels immediately drop. So I do this. I sit on the edge of the bed, do a little stretching, do a little breathing, and then after about a minute, I will get up and go do what needs to be done in the bathroom. Also during this time, I will start my water for the day, because overnight you tend to get a little dehydrated, so it's good to just like start sipping your water and get that going so that you're drinking water all day long. It's important to stay hydrated during the day, and so this is a good way to get your water started to make sure that you're getting the amount that you need all day, all throughout the day. Be sure to, this is a good time not to crawl back into bed and go back to sleep unless you really want to. Open up the window shades and let the light come in. Helps the circadian rhythm, helps your body establish that yes, this is morning and it's time for me to be awake. So let the light in and really enjoy that warm sunlight, especially now that it's summer. At this time of the morning, I usually do some task that I enjoy. I upload videos on Saturday, and so often in the mornings I enjoy chatting with you guys, so I'll answer comments or maybe catch up on a video from one of my favorite YouTubers and really just try and relax. I just try and do things that I enjoy that aren't too stressful. So for example, if there's business emails that have come in, I won't look at those until Monday, or at least until later in the day. At 9 o'clock every Sunday morning, I have a 45-minute Pilates yoga class with Brenda from Silver Sneakers. It's a live Zoom class, and this is my time to do what I need to do to really take care of me. I enjoy the stretching. I enjoy that it's a very slow class with slow movements. It works your balance, it works your eye and body coordination. It helps you to breathe, and it is designed to not only strengthen and stretch the body, but also to get you grounded so that you are rooted into the earth, and your posture is, you're standing tall. I always say that I feel like I've grown 3 inches at the end of class. But it's psychologically, it's really important for me because it really helps me connect with my surroundings and really get myself solidly established in the day and on the ground. I use this time to really settle into balance, peace, and positivity. It's very important for wellness that you move your body. This helps you to de-stress. It helps you to activate human growth hormone, which makes you stronger, makes you feel better, makes you even look better. And I have found my home in yoga Pilates, but there's so many ways of becoming physically active, whether you take a walk or do something else. Just find that thing for you that really connects this with this. And if you do have exercise as part of your morning routine, now would be a good time to just jot down in the comments what it is that you do, because maybe there are people watching this who haven't been able to really connect with anything, and they might get some good ideas from what you write in the comments below. So have at it. After my class, I take a quick shower, and then it's time to eat. It's time to break my fast. Yes, I do intermittent fasting. I'm on the 16-8 plan, so I fast for 16 hours and I eat for 8. So this is when I start. And my first meal of the day, usually on Sundays, is going to be a smoothie. This day I had a high protein, high antioxidant smoothie, and I put leaf blower, sorry. So on this day, I had a high protein, high antioxidant smoothie. I put in acai berry and raspberry. I used kefir for protein and probiotics. And I also put in some coconut cream for healthy fat. And it gives it a very creamy, decadent mouthfeel. And it's luscious, and I loved it. And in the mornings when I'm having breakfast, this is when I take the time to take care of my spiritual side. I do my daily devotional, a little Bible study, and on this day, I chose to do it outside. Getting outside for a few minutes in the morning before it gets too warm and the sun gets too high in the sky, lets you connect not only with nature, but you get a little bit of vitamin D at the same time. It feels good on the body, and it really kind of gets you energized, especially if you're eating a nutritious breakfast at the same time. So it's kill three birds with one stone. I get a good breakfast, I get my spiritual connection done for the day, and I'm getting a little bit of vitamin D from the sun, as well as fresh air and the sounds of nature around me. This is a good time to not only connect with yourself and with nature, but it's also a good time to connect with others. So if you choose to share your breakfast with family, this now would be a good time to, everybody, let's go outside and have a nice, quiet, calm morning breakfast. So that's it. That's my Sunday morning reset. On the day that I shot this, I went off to Home Depot right after and got a whole bunch of vegetable plants. So I planted some tomatoes that afternoon and red peppers, and I got a lot accomplished, so I felt good about the whole day. And indeed, I am now having a somewhat stressful, but also a very peaceful week. And that's what I wish for you. I hope this video helped you. I hope you got some great ideas from it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe so you won't miss my next one, and I will see you in that video very, very soon. So take care, have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you again very, very soon. Bye!